रैपर के थर्मस जो रखे देर तक गरम। रैपर फ्रॉम द हाउस ऑफ ईगल स्टार।
बड़ी धूप, बड़ा पैक, बड़ी बचत, सिर्फ इन और बड़े बैग्स के साथ।
एक कप है कितनों का बहाना, एक कप तुम्हें एक और कप चाय।
एक और कप चाय टपाल दानेदार।
Waka touched on this a little bit earlier around a new opening combination, and it does take a little bit of time to be able to work out what your partner, what their decision making for calling. How many times? Yeah, that's exactly what it was, like a fireball coming off his bat. That's what it looked like, a comet flying through the night. And it does take a little bit of time to understand whether you need to be really switched on batting with a new partner, to whether you can really trust their calls or whether you've actually got a call for them. There's been at times where I've batted with a new partner, you're like, after one call, you're like, you know what, I'm going to have to really switch on. I've got to call the whole time, otherwise there's a good chance to get run out.
So there's plenty of ball watching then, that's what creates the problem. But as a fielding side, you should be aware of it as well. Be tight in the circle, expecting a run out.
See that? Fakhar is halfway down the pitch. He's very anxious. He's making a comeback and batting with a new partner. You know, you've got to be very clear. Just calm down a little bit. Take a deep breath.
That's nicely played. In the gap and for four.
Yeah, he picked it up nicely. Got into position early and made that sweep shot with control.
The nice awareness from Shafiq of those two people up, square leg and also 45. And that wasn't exactly where Mahedi would have liked to bowl that, because that really is a bit of a free swing. Just to get a bit of batter on it, get it slightly up, and that's always going to race away here.
अपने सफर से मैंने सीखा पीछे ना हटना, इसलिए आगे बढ़ना है तो गिर के फिर उठना। नेस्ले माइलो, जो दे एनर्जी आगे बढ़ने की।
खर्चे कम कैसे करें?
बाबा खेले?
चलो आ जाओ।
बीमार पड़ गई तो टेस्ट, दवाइयाँ, हजारों का खर्चा।
हजारों का खर्चा बचा सकता है लाइफ बॉय। बीमारी की असल वजह है जरासीम, जिनसे लाइफ बॉय दे 100% यकीनी हिफाजत।
बड़ी हिफाजत,
बड़ी बचत।
जब सिर्फ पेंट के पैसे देंगे तो बचत तो होगी। मास्टर पेंट लगवाएं और टोकन के इजाफी खर्चे से छुटकारा पाएं। पेंट के पैसे दो, टोकन के नहीं।
शुक्राना करूं अल्लाह का, सूफी मैं हुआ।
सूफी नाम है एतमाद का। एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की उमंग, चाय और क्रिकेट, वाइटल पियो, जिंदगी जियो।
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
ओह, सॉफ्ट।
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़े पर नर्म।
तूफान जगह।
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और वर्ल्ड कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री, और लातादार डेटा के लिए मंथली फ्रीडम ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करके पाओ 200 GB डेटा सिर्फ 1800 रुपए के लोड में।
सालाना सिर्फ 200 रुपए से शुरू होने वाला स्टेट लाइफ का सिर पे आहन कैंसर प्रोटेक्शन प्लान digital.statelife.com.pk पर जाएं और 5 आसान स्टेप से खवातीन के लिए कैंसर से तहफ्फुज़ यकीनी बनाएं। स्टेट लाइफ, हमेशा साथ निभाए।
एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की उमंग, चाय और क्रिकेट, वाइटल पियो, जिंदगी जियो।
नया लाइफ बॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू, प्याज की ताकत दिए।
DHA भावरपुरी।
You can see there's a spring in his stride now after being hit for 6. He knows he can't just amble up and get the ball up there because he might get treated similarly. So he's running in hard, bending his back.
It's a nice adjustment from Tuscan to know that if he's going to err, he's better off erring slightly back of a length and a little bit straighter as well, because that is a little bit of a black spot for, can be a bit of a black spot for Fakhar Zaman, that one in his thigh pad.
Swung away and just getting there to Litton Das on the bounce.
Great work from Litton Das in the deep. That ball was traveling very quickly. He had to adjust and really the timing of the dive was perfect. Very lucky that he went straight into the hand. He kept his eyes on the ball. Great job. Great work.
That's not easy to do. To be able to run, dive, full stretch and get the ball to go in the middle of your hands on the bounce. That's exceptional from Litton Das.
Oh, nicely timed. Don't bother running. Ball races away.
Yeah, very elegant. Allowed the ball to come really close to him. What I was just talking about earlier, that how closely he watches the ball, and that's a great example.
Such simple movements, little movements, which means his body weight's just going through the ball at the right time.
That's beautifully played. Just the balance. He didn't fall over, allowed the ball to come to him, rolled his wrists.
That was a cross-seam delivery. Sometimes cross-seam delivery can be really good.
The thing that I love about this is you can see that Abdullah's, his weight's only going straight down the wicket. Straight down the wicket through the line of the ball. That means your balance is absolutely perfect. Your foot position doesn't need to be absolutely perfect. It doesn't need to be on leg stump or an off stump or wherever. It's more so as you hit the ball that your weight is going directly back through the line of the ball, back towards the stumps at the other end.
Hence the full face of the blade too, on contact.
He's got good bats. He comes from Sialkot and they make all these equipment you see around cricket. They're big on that. There's so many bat companies making some beautiful, bats there.
It's a sport hub, isn't it? Manufacturing hub, because you get hockey sticks, football, a lot of stuff exported from there.
Big on football and leather. They make a lot of good leather jackets and all sorts of things. It's awesome there. What if next time you're there, I'll take you.
Love that. See the sights? There's nothing better than an amazing cricket bat, even if I'm not playing anymore, to be able to pick up
A leather jacket maybe.
European technology से बने डॉलर्स LED TV अपने स्मार्ट वॉइस कंट्रोल फीचर से सुने आपकी बात. Experience the world of fun क्योंकि डॉलर्स रिलायबल है. फैसल इस्लामी लाया खवातीन के लिए अमल वुमेन अकाउंट. हासिल करें बेशुमार सहूलियात शरई असूलों के मुताबिक. बने माली तौर पर खुद मुख्तार. फैसल इस्लामी.
ये तुम्हें बंद आंखों से पकड़ने. मौसमी एक्सपर्ट. Zonky Monthly Pro Max से एक्सपर्ट कमेंट्री चलती रहे. 200 GB डेटा, 2000 दूसरे नेटवर्क मिनट, सिर्फ 1600 रुपए में.
DHA भावलपुर ही है, अब नया भावलपुर.
My night corporate mustache.
Utah, तूफान जगह.
Think sliding down on the angle.
managed to straighten from that angle? I don't think it has. He's the man that's important though. Shakib don't seem too interested.
There's been a lot of play and miss from Fakhar. He's 12 of 19. Pakistan desperately want him to succeed, because we know his ability to absolutely brutalize the opposition on the day. Oh, that looked close. Maybe sliding down the leg side. Umpire's call, possibly.
Change the field here simply because of that sweep shot. Abdullah played beautifully off the last ball of the previous over of Miraz. So man goes on the sweep. It leaves an area open offside. No one out offside in this power play.
The surf is certainly looking a little bit better for batting. If you looked at what happened between the Bangladesh and that Netherlands games at the same venue, different pitch, there was grip, there was turn, it had some bounce. Yes, this track has the bounce. We've seen the ball to carry nicely to the keeper, but I don't think there's got enough grip for the spinners so far.
Let's have a look at that LBW shout. Was it just sliding down? It was back leg. Yeah, sliding way down. Down the pitch, down the ground, out the ground, long, long way back.
This is tremendous strike. At times suffers against spin, Fakhar Zaman, but got to the pitch and against the spin whacked it for a massive six. 1, 2, 3, and then it became all too easy.
Yeah, when you see the bowler is not getting the grip for the turn, and the batters are willing to go down the wicket, even if you're not to the pitch of the delivery, he's hit that beautifully. Hit one of Taskin Ahmad earlier on, which went many miles into the stands.
No change in the field, so mid-on stays up, so he can go again if he wants. Just takes the single. Another good over for these Pakistan openers. 42 for none after 8.
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और वर्ल्ड कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री और लातादार डेटा के लिए मंथली फ्रीडम ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करके पाओ 200 GB डेटा सिर्फ 1800 रुपए के लोड में।
PSO Diomax, पाकिस्तान का पहला प्रीमियम हैवी ड्यूटी डीजल इंजन ऑयल, परफॉर्मेंस ऐसी कि दुनिया चले।
बड़ी धूप, बड़ा पैक, बड़ी बचत सिर्फ फिनॉर बड़े बैग्स के साथ।
Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Get it moisturize or revitalize for nourished, younger, radiant skin. Golden Pearl Moisturizing Cream. Love your skin.
Nestle Fruit Tomatoes.
एक धूप में जागेगी खेल की उमंग, चाय और क्रिकेट, वाइटी पियो, जिंदगी जियो।
सनलाइट 15% एक्स्ट्रा पाउडर के साथ, ज्यादा पाउडर ज्यादा बचत।
Work for Bangladesh.
He was impressive in that last match against the Netherlands. 2 for 36 in 10 overs that he bowled. But he did get that grip, and the cutters worked in his favour. Batters hardly could back to ball. We'll have to wait and see whether he gets a similar kind of purchase on this surface. But I completely agree with you, Ramiz. You've got to try to bowl the slower ones, get that variation going in your favour, and do something different. There you go, 2 for 36 right at the bottom of 10.
It can be quick as well, around 140 clicks. One for the over. Maybe have a short cover or someone at short point for change of pace. This was massive as well. Wasn't actually a skyscraper, but he just did the distance so easily. 87-meter hit.
बढ़ाओगे तो सारे यही कहते हैं बाइक तो नहीं चलाते हैं मम्मा को लेके जाए और आइसक्रीम खिलाने हैं
Say your legs, he's just opened the blade, smashed it in the gap. This is a good comeback innings so far for Fakhar Zaman.
He's a player like he needs 3 or 4 in the middle of the plate to feel good. He's very much a hand-eye coordinated batsman, not technically great, but on the day we know that he can be absolutely awesome. This was in the slot. Easy, land with drive, walking into that drive. In fact.
आपकी टॉप देखेंगे
There's areas of scoring against pace all round the pitch really, which is a good sign. Like most left-handers, very good square of the wicket, 20%, 26% where he picks it up. Against spin, I think he likes that slog sweep or the clip over mid-wicket as we've just seen.
Both the batters are also enjoying the fact that the ball is nicely coming onto the bat. We haven't seen Mustafizur Rahman taking the pace of the ball. 134 to start with, the last one was 136 kilometers per hour.
Real interesting year or so, still a ball left. I thought it was over. He probably thought his career was over. Actually got 300s in 3 games against New Zealand. He was flying high, and then in his last 11 innings, he couldn't get past 33. From feast to famine.
Yeah, because of his technique, he's unorthodox, and we know unorthodox batsmen take a little bit of more time to get back into form. They don't have one area to correct, a lot of things to be corrected, and so they take longer time. Once again, nicely timed off his pads for a run. He'll keep the strike, 47 without a wicket.
एक और कप चाय टपाल दानेदार।
अपने सफर से मैंने सीखा पीछे ना हटना, इसलिए आगे बढ़ना है तो गिर के फिर उठना। नेस्ले माइलो, जो दे एनर्जी आगे बढ़ने की।
Panther King 56 and King 56 plus. It's all about the grip.
बड़ी धूप, बड़ा पैक, बड़ी बचत, सिर्फ स्पिन और बड़े बैग्स के साथ।
तमाशा ऐप डाउनलोड करो और वर्ल्ड कप लाइव स्ट्रीम करो बिल्कुल फ्री और लातादार डेटा के लिए मंथली फ्रीडम ऑफर सब्सक्राइब करके पाओ 200 GB डेटा सिर्फ 1800 रुपए के लोड में।
नया लाइफबॉय नेचुरली स्ट्रॉन्ग शैम्पू, प्याज की ताकत लिए।
बड़ी धूप, बड़ा पैक, बड़ी बचत, सिर्फ स्पिन और बड़े बैग्स के साथ।
PSO Diomax, पाकिस्तान का पहला प्रीमियम हैवी ड्यूटी डीजल इंजन ऑयल, परफॉर्मेंस ऐसी कि दुनिया चले।
सर्फ एक्सेल का नया अलग अंदाज, ये जिद्दी दाग निकाले पर इनके सॉफ्ट पर्ल्स रखे कपड़े नर्म मुलायम।
सॉफ्ट
सर्फ एक्सेल, दागों पर सख्त, कपड़ों पर नर्म।
पाकिस्तान का बेहतरीन इस्लामी बैंक आपकी बैंकिंग की तमाम जरूरियात पूरी करे। इस्लामिक बैंकिंग के शफाफ उसूलों के साथ फैसल इस्लामी।
लाइट चली गई यार, मैच कैसे देखेंगे?
My song absent.
Tickle fine, and fine leg is up. 4 more.
या फिर ना खा लो, फिर ना सलवा के कुछ मौसमी ला के दें। अच्छा
Wrong line. Squeezing it past the man in the circle on the leg side. 129 of 30 balls now. It's a bit of angle, creating their opportunity on the pads. Probably trying a knuckle ball, I'm not too sure. Variation going wrong.
You have the fielder inside the circle, that's your fine, that's not the right line.
अपने पैसे है ना वो इसमें कोई आप फिर तड़कों के कह दोगे अल्लाह मियां बाप दूसरे
Yeah, important to see when Shakil was on the attack because it's about taking wickets. Not to be runs on the ball and just cruising along.